Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, present the Raw Ring Report, the WrestleMania Go Home Raw Ring Report. Coming up after that WrestleMania, out of control Raw. Raw Lesnar Oba Femi will be live, not in the ring together. We'll see Brock and Oba coming up here, and what Brock's coming up. Let's talk about it here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Also, too, here on the Pro Wrestling Show, the main event for WrestleMania Sunday will be CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight title. And tonight, the OTC will return with a message for the second thing in the final Raw before that clash at WrestleMania. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dixon. Glad you join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show for the WrestleMania Raw. And the Pro Wrestling Show is here. We thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation. You can ask that Pro Wrestling. Connect, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and share. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right. Let's not waste no time whatsoever. We're going to kick things off with Raw. On Raw night, we saw Roman Reigns kicked off the show. Roman Reigns saying that he has a message for CM Punk, whatever that message could be. Roman is looking a little old. I forgot Roman got a daughter that's like 18, but hey, it is what it is, but we'll see. Well, we know this Sunday will be WrestleMania. The first match of WrestleMania that night will be Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. And they'll be on ESPN. What a match that's going to be seen on ESPN. Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi, one-on-one. These two behemoths will battle in the ring. Brock Lesnar came out there first. They won. Triple H and Adam Pearce wanted to do a contract signing, but separate, which didn't make no sense. Why they want to do a separate contract signing? Don't make no sense. It don't hit the fan right there. You should have just did a contract signing where security would have been a force from across the ring from each other. But that didn't work out, which is crazy. You could have had the contract signing during this week and let it be dead. But which is crazy. They just run out of ideas and stuff. That's what it looks like. But Brock Lesnar with Femi will meet at Mania. Brock Lesnar came out there and signed the contract first. I'm saying that he's going to put Oba Femi down the way he's going to do. Well, Oba Femi came out there a little bit later on during his contract signed to Brock. And Paul Heyman saying that he hasn't seen a man that tried to be the destructive force of Brock, something like that in WWE in nearly 25 years. He meant to say Brock Lesnar. But Oba Femi said he doesn't care. He wants to beat Paul Heyman up. He wants to get his hands on Brock Lesnar real bad. These two men will meet at Mania one-on-one. It's going to kick off WrestleMania Sunday between these two men. They'll kick it off on ESPN. This is the first time WrestleMania being aired on ESPN. The worldwide leader in sports. WrestleMania being aired on ESPN. Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. What a match that's going to be. A match that we're going to be seeing. Talk about the age. That's going to be one of the matches that I'm looking forward to. Mania. Don't forget, we'll have the WrestleMania predict the outcome as well as the WrestleMania predict the outcome for both nights. So look forward to doing that as well. The recap. We know that ISO Speed saying that he doesn't like he didn't want to be involved, but ISO Speed trying to feel it now with LA Knight, and he wants to get his hands on LA Knight. Ruining his podcast. Logan Paul and Austin Theory, the tag team champions, will get their hands on the Usos. And it's like that teasing ISO Speed's head that thinks Speed might have a chance. Speed talking about he want to get his hands on LA Knight for what he did to him. ISO Speed wants to do so as well. So we'll see ISO Speed and the tag team champions Theory and Paul go against the Usos. Well, the Usos wasn't no stranger. They wanted some practice before their huge match. They'll kick all these six guys will kick off WrestleMania Saturday on ESPN2. So ESPN2 will see that as well. LA Knight and the Usos taking on the team of ISO Speed and Logan Paul and Austin Theory, the tag team champions. But it looks like the Usos and LA Knight had a run in with MFT Solo's group. Solo saying, "Hell, we'll go against you for warm up," and they did for a warm up, and what warm up it was. It looks like the MFTs really didn't know what hit them. MFTs lost to the Usos in LA Knight. Solo still being distracted by Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga telling Solo that, hey, about the lantern. I think Tama Tonga really don't understand what he's getting himself into with Solo. I think Solo doing the same thing. So we see how that's going to go and how that's going to do. So Solo doing what he thought, but the Usos winning over their little brother Solo. What's going on with Solo? So we see how that's gonna play out as well. Speaking of that, looks like General Manager Adam Pearce and a lot of people coming his way. Even Dominic Mysterio came out and told Pearce that he doesn't want to fight Finn Balor. Doesn't want to fight this version of Finn Balor, the Demon. He wants to fight Finn Balor, but Pierce saying that he's going to have to fight the Demon version of Finn Balor. Finn Balor bringing the Demon back. The Demon, we haven't seen the Demon in quite some time since almost he lost to Roman Reigns in that championship match. Now we see what's going to go down. But you can tell right there the Demon is ready. I'm going to see the Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio one-on-one at WrestleMania. Perhaps for that WrestleMania Sunday showcase. And you see right here, we're going to show you right here. This is a preview of all the matches that's going to be on WrestleMania Saturday and WrestleMania Sunday. So it's going to be a huge WrestleMania situation going forward. We'll see that match as well. Also, too, speaking of that, the women's Fatal 4-Way, they'll be part of WrestleMania Saturday as Nia Jax, last 11 years just before the tag team champions defend against former tag team champions Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, the Bella twins, and Bayley and Lyra. Well, one match with Bayley helping Lyra getting the win over Charlotte Flair. I think Charlotte Flair didn't know what hit her. I think Charlotte Flair realized she lost her match tonight. Charlotte Flair being put on notice. I think Charlotte kind of realizing that, hey, I got to come back strong because the tag team titles are on the line. And Charlotte Flair and Alexa don't win, it's going to be trouble. And they might see some brewing then going on, but you kind of see what's going on between them. So Lyra won, but we'll see what's going to be moving on for Lyra. Well, speaking of that, it's like the women's championship on Raw is getting real personal. Liv Morgan want to get her hands on Stephanie McCure attacking her and Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez out, but Stephanie McCure wants a piece of Liv Morgan, but they accidentally hit Kathy Kelly. Was in harm's way. Kathy Kelly getting knocked out. I think Kathy Kelly realizing that, hey, I don't need to be interviewing when these women about to brawl against each other. And they did. They brawl. But you can tell the passion is near. Even Liv Morgan doing some version of Britney Spears for the night. Her version trying to showcase what she wants to do. I don't know what she's trying to do, like a Britney Spears. But we see how this is all going to play out between the Women's World Championship. Well, we know Gunther and Seth Rollins will have a match at WrestleMania Saturday. Gunther and Seth Rollins want to beat the holy crap out of each other. Gunther said that the reason he attacked Seth Rollins because Seth Rollins made a desecration with the world belt by defeating CM Punk. And Gunther said that he wanted to get his revenge. And Gunther said he's going to do what he needs to do to even up the odds. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, saying that they didn't have to wait. Him and Gunther really had schools win a different ring. Much of so we see Gunther doing the same. Gunther and Seth Rollins um doing so. So we see Gunther and Seth Rollins and what's going on with that. We see that match WrestleMania Saturday. Well, it looks like Io Sky and Kyrie Singh had a match. Io Sky and Kyrie Singh had a match. Kyrie Singh picking up the biggest upset in her life by defeating Io Sky with the help of Asuka. Asuka again involved in these matches as well. Even Jay Cargill and Rhea Ripley got involved in their big time match as well. So there's a lot of showdowns going on. You can tell right here. As you can see, looks like Kyrie Singh a little bit shot that she defeated Io Sky, but you can tell Kyrie Singh and Asuka have a match somewhere down the road. Well, looks like Rusev sending a message to everybody in the Intercontinental Championship ladder match, taking down Javon Evans, Kofi Kingston, Rey Mysterio, JD Madonna. Everybody, Rusev wants to be the next Intercontinental Champion. Rusev could be the next Intercontinental Champion with that Bruce strength and stuff. So Rusev making his claim, territory known that he's coming for the Intercontinental Championship, but he got to climb a ladder to do what he needs to do. So we'll see that coming up forward. Well, we get to this right here. The final segment of the night was CM Punk and Roman Reigns. These two men will meet at WrestleMania for the Covenant World Championship. CM Punk saying that statement, tell me lies if I'm telling the truth. Roman Reigns really wasn't fazed by that. Roman talked about CM Punk's longevity and him being out of WWE for a long time. Even the fans missed him and brought him back. His relevancy. Roman saying that he's going to take the title and bring back some more relevancy and more revenue that he did. Roman Reigns trying to send a stern and clear message that he's going to do what he needs to do. And Roman sending that message tonight, and Roman trying to show the world that he wants it. It was just a stare down between the two. We'll see how this all going to play out eventually between Roman and CM Punk. CM Punk and Roman will be in the main event WrestleMania Sunday coming up this Sunday. All right, that ends the Raw Ring Report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics. Wrestling Hot Topics. We want to talk about this right here. You can tell right here. These are the matches right here you'll see at WrestleMania coming up this weekend for both Saturday and Sunday. The Saturday showcase, there will be two matches on ESPN2. The six-man tag team match between the Usos and LA Knight versus the tag team champions, the Vision, Logan Paul, Austin Theory with their ISO Speed. And then Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre one-on-one. They'll be the first two matches on ESPN2 for that very first hour. As well as Stephanie McCure and Liv Morgan for the Women's World title. Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes for the WWE title. Becky Lynch and AJ Lee for the Intercontinental title. Rollins versus Gunther, the women's tag team titles in a fatal four-way. And then you move on to WrestleMania Sunday, which WrestleMania Sunday looks like it's more jam-stacked with Brock versus Oba. The ladder match for the Intercontinental title. The world title match, the WWE women's title match, the US title match, and then Dom and Finn. So a lot of matches that's going to be
be key here. That's what 5, 6, 5. And then John Cena will host WrestleMania. So we'll see John Cena for the first time since losing that Saturday Night Main Event to Gunther. John Cena returns. What would John Cena do? What would John Cena say? He'll be part of WrestleMania that Saturday and Sunday. One thing about John Cena, he's gonna show up when need be. So John Cena showing up to give the audience what they want. Speaking of that, Roman Reigns and CM Punk, these two men will be part of the world title, but they got a replica of the belt, world title belt, replica of the WrestleMania belt between both men's own nameplate and logos. So we'll see that coming up, the nameplate and logos for them. But this WrestleMania will be that important. We'll see. There's been some pretty heavy duty matches we'll see at Mania between Roman and CM Punk on what's going down. All right. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. We'll see you tomorrow for the NXT Ring Report here on the WrestleMania week. We leave you with Roman Reigns and CM Punk stare down before their huge championship match at Mania. Which one of these men will come next week on the Ring Report as the world's heavyweight champion? Will it be Roman Reigns or CM Punk? We'll wait and see. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show of the Raw Ring Report. I've been your host, Kendra Dix, saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow for the NXT Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show.